We've finally reached the point of the game where I can use Nina. I've given her speed tonics to more reliably double certain enemies, and I've given her a defense tonic to save on healing costs, since I have a few things I need to buy soon. Since I'm trying to generally avoid other units acting upon Nina outside of pair up, I need to heal her with vulneraries, which can get quite expensive.
We can do this together! Ready and willing.
We have no choice.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Careful out there.
Bring it on.
Be steadfast.
Let's team up. Let's leave no survivors. I like our chances.
I'm with you.
Bring it on.
Between the spear fighters, 2 of them have seal defense, which I'd rather not have active on Nina. I have Nina kill one of the seal defense spear fighters, and bait the other one with Odin. Nina is quite tanky between supportive and the Great Knight pair up bonus, so she can dodge the seal defense this way. It helps that this gets Odin damaged, so Elise can heal him. Odin and Elise earned 3 support points from Abrupt Clash after hitting C support, so they should only need 1 more support point to hit B rank. This requires Elise to heal Odin 3 times, which we can arrange here before we fully enter the fort.
I'll make them suffer. Check out my skills!
My aching blood! Step up a bit.
Over here! Bring it on.
This should be simple.
Remain calm.
Be careful. We can do this together.
Let me help! I've dreamed about this. I like our chances.
Let's do this! You're not alone.
Check out my skills! Let's team up.
I can do this! Be steadfast.
Keep your eyes on me.
I'll handle this mystery. Evil shall not prevail.
Appearances can be deceiving. I can help.
Strength is everything. You have my support.
Uh-oh. What now?
Such are the winds of fate. Step up a bit.
Time to kill. Let's leave no survivors.
If I let the Shrine Maiden inflict enfeeble on Nina, I can actually have Nina avoid 1 rounding the archers, giving her a bit more weapon experience. This would cause her to take a pretty significant amount of extra damage though, causing me to potentially use more healing items. So instead, I just have the Shrine Maiden break the enfeeble staff.
You're no match for us.
Hey, don't forget about me.
Together we shall prevail. Stand down, fiend.
I like our chances.
You're no match for us.
I know that last time, I said I'd rather not farm dual guards to get Arthur and Effie's support built up. However, just like Odin and Elise, they got 3 support points during Nina's paralogue, so they only need 1 more to hit A rank. This requires Effie and Arthur to get at least 6 dual guards, which isn't too bad.
It's happening.
Let's do this! You have my support. careful! We can do this together!
I've dreamed about this. I like our chances.
In the name of justice, I'll do my best!
I'm here to help. I'll make them suffer. I can help.
You may rely on me.
Bring it on.
You have my support.
I want to see them cry. Let's team up. Be careful. I'll make them suffer. We won't lose. Here I am.
You have my support. We can do this together.
Remain calm. Be careful. I can help.
You got this. I have faith in you.
It's happening. We need each other. I'll make them suffer.
Is there a plan?
You can sneak around the bounds of the reinforcements box to reach Hayataka without activating any reinforcements. Meanwhile,
Let's go.
with everyone in the way dead, I can have Ada finally join the rest of the team. Unfortunately, with my restrictions, she won't be terribly useful, and my arbitrary rules also mean I can't spam end turn forever to heal Nina with healing discount. Hayataka has quite impressive avoid with his special tile, causing him to dodge quite a few of Nina's attacks. Heartseeker can alleviate this, but only when I'm more sure I can land a kill.
I've dreamed about this.
You're not alone.
I want to see them cry. Let's team up. Appearances can be deceiving.
Yes, team up
I'll
time.
crush them.
You have my support.
Trust me. Ready and willing.
You are not alone.
Ah, yeah.
We have no choice. Okay, I'll have some. This will be enjoyable.
I'll make them suffer.
Is there a plan?
But no.
On my honor as a knight. It's all right.
Finally, I get ready to trigger the set of reinforcements. I'm going to have Corrin block the choke point, and the biggest threat to her is the Bolt Naginata Spear Fighter, so I have Nina immediately eliminate them.
We can do this together. Be steadfast. For justice!
I'll do my best.
I'll handle this miscreant! I'll do my best! So
Your
excited!
turn, child. I'll make them suffer. Check out my skills.
I want Nina to bait and eliminate the set of archers. Since none of the enemies see a kill on either Corrin or Jacob, the spear fighters will keep blocking the way rather than shuffling to let the archers in. I make sure Nina isn't covered by any auras, but in the process I kind of forget that my Nina is suddenly going to become very physically glassy without Corrin's pair-up bonuses. I could have fixed this by giving her the FE pair-up, but the amount of damage that archers deal completely slipped my mind after the other two squadrons with archers got steamrolled stat-wise. I was rather surprised when the last archer chunked Nina for 14 damage. Good thing she dodged the first one. As a side note, Azura's personal skill heals Nina again, but at this point in the chapter it's kind of whatever.
Let's team up.
Let's do this!
Ready and willing. It'll work out. Have trouble. Uh-oh. What now? I'll make them suffer.
I'll be your shield!
No need to worry. Let me help.
After a few more combats, Nina has finally reached C-rank bows, meaning she can wield the shining bow if she wanted to. That being said, she won't need to for now at least. My Corrin has a magic boon and a luck bane, so I'm going to reclass Nina now using the heart seal I got from Hitaka, which is why I tried to leave some enemies alive and killed Hitaka before activating the reinforcements. I do plan on picking up Shuriken Breaker at some point, so I figure getting that extra last bit of bow experience can't hurt that much.
Is there a plan? I'll do my best!
It'll work out. Be careful. Over here. I'll make them suffer. Okay. I love our chances. I dreamed about this. You'll be alright. Time to kill. It's happening. Time to kill. I dreamed about this. I can help. Let's team up.
While I clean up the last few enemies, let's talk about what's next. Next would be chapter 10, but I'd prefer for my Nina to be a little bit stronger than she is right now before I do that chapter. She's already rather over-leveled though, so neither Paralog 1 nor Invasion 1 would be a particularly good choice from an experience perspective, although she would be able to build better tome rank and support with
I'll make them
Corrin.
suffer.
In fact, I'd like to save Paralog 1 and Invasion 1 as contingencies in case I'm struggling to build Arthur and Effie's support rank when I eventually reclass Effie after completing chapter 13, or perhaps if I want to level up Nina's rank in some other weapon type. There is a good source of experience available right now though, which is Kana's Paralog.
Bring it on.
We'll see that map in a second, but in hindsight I rather doubt clearing Kana's Paralog actually made things simpler for me.
Ready and willing. Uh-oh. What now? Let me help.
Let's go!
It's time for the RNG extravaganza. I've only deployed Nina and Corrin because babysitting the other units just made things a bit more difficult. I've given Nina every tonic except strength and resistance, and also given her one of the goddess icons in the convoy to cap her luck. Kana inherits +1 movement from his father Niles. This lets him reach the Sky Knight in the middle, putting himself in range of one of the Falcon Knights at the bottom of the map immediately. Nina, having royal blood, activates the Dragon Vein to funnel some of the oncoming grounded units. Paralogs like this, which are available in both the Birthright and Conquest routes, contain enemies far above the level curve. In this case, the squadron of Falcon Knights at the bottom are very dangerous. With extremely high speed and darting blow, they can double Nina on player phase. With high resistance and camaraderie, they shrug off and even heal Nina's damage. We need Kana to kill them. Just in time with D-rank tomes, Nina can use Nosferatu. Against certain enemies, her hit rates can be poor, and although Heartseeker can help with that, it is not a perfect solution. We've already gone through several RNG checks. In this scenario, Kana did not immediately activate Dragon Fang or crit the center Falcon Knight last turn. Now, left Falcon Knight attacked Kana from the west, not the south. Kana did not kill that Falcon Knight on his counter-attack. Kana also chooses to kill the Falcon Knight originally on his east side. This way, the surviving Falcon Knight blocks Kana on his turn, so the Swordmaster can't finish Kana off. There are other ways these turns can succeed, and I've left some more of the explanation to these turns in the description.
Bring it on.
This Swordmaster and Spearmaster are two more examples of enemies uniquely above the level curve that are threatening. This Spearmaster, with 37 attack and S-rank weapon triangle advantage, deals huge damage to Nina and seals her defense.
I've dreamed about this.
Even worse is the Swordmaster. He has pretty high avoid, and on enemy phase he also has Duelist's Blow, which more than negates Heartseeker. We need to use Nosferatu against him for the most part to keep our HP high enough. Despite holding a steel weapon, he also has enough speed to double Nina through her tonic, pair up, and exquisite meal, so we need shield gauge to fight him. Fortunately, we have several chances to hit him before Nina gets cornered. The diviners in this position recharge Nina's shield gauge. This means that if Nina had not hit both of her attacks, we could have retreated out of the Spearmaster's range and tried to attack the Swordmaster at range again. Because the Swordmaster always sees lethal damage against Nina, he will always attack first and get blocked once by the shield gauge. In our case, we can just finish him off with fire from melee and range, use the shield gauge to block his vantage strike.
Make them suffer. It's happening. Bring it on. I can help.
The benefit of fighting these powerful enemies right now is we get a lot of experience from killing each of them, even though we're ahead of the level curve. The Spearmaster isn't quite as much trouble, as he does not kill Nina in one round, and Nosferatu plus guard gauge keeps Nina healthy. The Eastern Shrine Maiden Nina attacked near the beginning of the map started moving towards the Western Shrine Maiden to get healed. Along the way, she finds targets to heal that Nosferatu left on very low HP. To an extent, this helps with the issue of Nosferatu sometimes barely not one-shotting certain enemies and lets Nina recover more HP. Although, this is usually more relevant when the first Swordmaster takes longer to kill.
I like our chances. I want to see them cry. I like our chances.
The second Swordmaster, despite being the boss, is much slower and is a little bit less dangerous than the first one. Still though, Nina's hit rates are rather shaky against him. Since the Swordmaster dodged, I can keep retreating to stay out of the range of the two berserkers for the time being.
Time to kill. Bring it on. Ready and willing. It's happening. Time to kill. I'll make them suffer.
Nina can swap to fire to get 2 charges of shield gauge on the final Shrine Maiden, letting her improve her hit rates against the boss.
I've dreamed about this. I like our chances.
This just leaves Lloyd and Llewellyn, the Berserker Bear. Despite my efforts in boosting Nina's luck, they still have an 11% crit rate against Nina when she holds the Nosferatu tome. With fire, it goes down to 1%, but we generally need the healing in this scenario. I could heal by attacking either of the berserkers, but I want to get away from the spawning in promoted reinforcements, and I can also eliminate the possibility of attack stance increasing Lloyd or Llewellyn's accuracy by attacking the lone diviner.
Let's team up.
Llewellyn, being at low HP, seems to have activated his healing AI, which helps Nina not have to contend with the crit chance again as long as she isn't in direct kill range. Or so I think. I'm not particularly well versed in Conquest AI. Either way, I can now take out Llewellyn, which is the final threat in this map. The remaining promoted enemies are all snipers and Onmyoji. Nina doesn't have to worry about crits, getting doubled, or weapon triangle disadvantage anymore. She can two-shot the Onmyoji thanks to various buffs, including the magic boost from Jacob's meal. Also, the Onmyoji often take actions to heal rather than potentially threaten Nina's HP.
I've dreamed about this. one to kill. Ready and willing. Let's team up. I like our chances.
Nina reaches level 20, so it's time to choose a promoted class. Dark Knight would certainly work, and the extra movement would likely be very nice for Chapter 10. However, Nosferatu can hopefully save me on buying some healing items, and there's no way I am getting Life Taker from Dark Knight anytime in the near future. So, the choice is Sorcerer.
Let's team up.
Playing this map this early definitely made things significantly harder on myself rather than easier, but at least it resulted in a pretty funny time. Apologies for the echo, I was announcing for a baseball game while I was narrating this. Anyway, Chapter 10 is the infamous defend map in Conquest. We're going to need units with pretty high defense for this mission, so I'm immediately using the Master Seal from the Northeastern House on Silas to promote him to Great Knight, improving his survivability.
Let's go. Ah, yeah. What's happening? Ready for this? Strike with everything.
With just one Nina, there's no way I can rout all of the enemies and play as aggressively as I would like to. Notably, I give her support from Niles rather than Corin so that enemies do not just run past her on enemy phase. She will survive just fine between Nosferatu and the huge level advantage I built up in the previous parallel. She's also strong enough at this point to one-shot ninjas despite their higher resistance, even without supportive helping her. Her hit rates against ninjas suffers though without supportive.
Careful out there. You're not alone.
No need to worry.
Careful out there.
I'd like Silas to hold off some of the archers on the right side, so he advances to the choke point at the eastern bridge. In the meantime, Nina can use her high movement to run in and instantly kill Ogura.
I want to see them cry.
Let's do this again.
We won't give up. Will you?
Elise picks up the gold from the northwestern house. Turning our attention to the southwest, we can position Corin to act as bait for the oncoming ninjas. They will attack her, blocking the Oni savages from breaking down the barrier right now.
Found you.
Let's do this!
I'll protect you. Time to kill.
For now, Nina can pick up the Dracoshield from the southeastern house, which she will appreciate having to patch up her less impressive defense. With the Sky Knight incoming in the center, we need to think about how we're going to set up our defensive walls. Fortunately, we just got two very tanky units, Camilla and Baruka.
Is there a plan? We can do this together!
Can we start now?
You're not alone.
We won't lose. No mercy. This could be trouble. I'll protect you.
You're not alone.
You'll be alright.
With Elise backing him up with Lily's poise, Odin takes an attack from the western Oni savages. They just reached B rank, so they need 4 more points to reach A rank. If they can earn a support point by having Elise heal Odin 3 times, they can achieve their A rank in Chapter 11.
Bring it on.
We can do this together.
We need each other.
Let's do this! This will be enjoyable.
I believe in you.
Some scarier archers with quick draw just appeared at the east. We can have Nina take care of them over the wall so Silas doesn't get overwhelmed later. We would like Silas to stay over on the eastern side because both Camilla and Baruka could potentially take heavy damage from the bows.
You'll be okay, right? You'll be alright. Let's see how this goes. I like our chances.
Thanks to Corin, a huge cluster of enemies are stuck at the western barrier. I could have Nina run in immediately, but I'm trying to consider later what happens when more enemies with lunge show up from the west and how I can make sure they're body blocked. I'm not in a particular rush, so I just have Nina wait off to the side for now.
You are in good hands. I'll protect you.
Let's do this! How troubling. Here I am.
You have my support.
We need each other. How shall we proceed?
Be careful.
I believe in you. Not to worry.
We have no choice.
Bring it on. It's happening.
I decide that worrying about what happens if ninjas manage to make their way to the main defensive group is more troublesome than worrying about a couple of lunge enemies, so I leave Nina to kill the various enemies in the center. Takumi has drained the water, and an enemy savage with lunge has appeared on the west side. As far as I'm aware, he won't be able to push through the pack of enemies unless he explicitly sees a kill on one of my units, so I should be fine there.
The darkness whispers.
I'll do my best. I'm here for you.
Stop it.
Earlier, I had Nina pick up the dual club from the final village. I don't have any plans to use it, but it sells for a cool 1,250 gold. Notably, I came into this chapter with less than 1,000 gold remaining after tonics. But with most of my immediate shopping done, we won't face any money issues for now after receiving the 10,000 from this chapter. A consequence of picking up the dual club though is Nina is no longer on neutral terrain, taking away elbow room's bonus from her.
I can help. Ah, yeah!
I can do this.
Right next to you. Let's go!
On guard.
I'll support you. Time to kill.
I'll have some. We can do this together.
I've got you.
This will be enjoyable. Careful out there.
I've dreamed about this.
I'm thinking about having Nina move down to Takumi to try to take his elixir, but between Takumi's wary fighter, my mistake with losing elbow room, and my hesitation to run into the group of enemies, I don't have time to do so anymore.
I'll make them suffer.
Stop it. On guard.
Check out my skills!
Careful.
Let's see what you've got to me.
With the end of chapter 10, that marks the end of the more difficult start of the run. Nina is sufficiently powerful to hold her own after Kana's paralog, and the next immediate maps don't have objectives that are quite as team-based, so the mid-game should be a fair bit smoother.